Many centuries ago, the medieval stonecutters who built this, and this, and this, formed a sort of club to keep professional standards high and stonemasonry in good repute. They called themselves Freemasons and adopted symbols of their trade, like the square and compass, representing the divine geometry of the universe. There were secrets, too, handshakes and rituals that bound this brotherhood together and made others, like the Catholic Church, very suspicious. 3 centuries later, and half a world away, a new country was being born. Its founding father was a Freemason, as were 13 signers of the Declaration of Independence. The Freemasons had evolved into something like a professional men's social club that championed faith, responsibility, and good works. A town's most prominent citizens were always members. So as Fort Wayne grew from frontier outpost to modern city, its principal architects would be Freemasons.
They laid the foundation for a community that we have built upon over the years and sustained the economy during their time, made it a prosperous town.
The movers and shakers who built Fort Wayne are enshrined on the walls of its once secretive Masonic temple, and there are a bunch of them. Names familiar today: Schoaf, Calhoun, Rudisill, Hanna, Creighton, Bass, all town founders, all Freemasons. Henry Rudisill arrived in 1829 as an agent for land speculators. He platted the original town of Fort Wayne and brought hundreds of Germans over from Europe to man Fort Wayne's growing industry. Sam Hanna started as a fur trader with the Miami Indians. He helped bring the Miami-Erie Canal to Fort Wayne and built plank roads connecting Fort Wayne to other growing towns.
When the new technology of transportation related to railroads came in the mid-1850s, he was very much involved in that. So he was very instrumental in seeing that a railroad came to Fort Wayne.
When Sam Hanna died in 1866, he owned 45,000 acres of land, 86 square miles, worth about $55 million then. Among Hanna's personal artifacts preserved at the History Center are his writing desk and an original invitation to his funeral, presided over by his brother Freemasons. And then there was John Bass, who came to Fort Wayne in 1853. He built the Bass Foundry and Machine Works and got rich making rail car wheels during the Civil War. He built steam engine and power plant castings, employed 2,500 workers at his immense factory. The stone walls of his home, the palatial Bass Mansion, are watched over by gargoyles, a tribute to Masonic brothers who built all those fabulous medieval cathedrals. As Fort Wayne grew, its Masonic lodges acted as an early chamber of commerce, where businessmen networked, devised plans for the town, and enlisted each other's help seeing them through. It's the men who joined this club, not the club itself, we have to thank for much of our city's character. But Freemasonry bound them all together, and its ritual and its history certainly inspired what they did. This is Eric Olson reporting.